Embracing freedom, the essence of libertarianism. Libertarianism champions individual liberty. It rests on a simple idea. Each person has the right to live as they choose, free from unnecessary interference. This means maximizing personal autonomy and minimizing external constraints, particularly from the government. Libertarians believe individuals are best equipped to make decisions about their own lives. At its core, libertarianism is about self-ownership. Individuals own themselves, their labor, and the fruits of their labor. This principle extends to property rights. Libertarians advocate for a society where individuals are free to acquire, use, and dispose of property as they see fit. This emphasis on individual liberty does not mean a disregard for others. Libertarians believe in a society bound by mutual respect and non-aggression. They advocate for peaceful coexistence and voluntary interaction where individuals are free to pursue their own goals without infringing on the rights of others. Pillars of liberty: self-ownership, free markets, and limited government. Libertarianism stands on three fundamental pillars: self-ownership, free markets, and limited government. These pillars form the bedrock of a free and prosperous society. Self-ownership recognizes the individual as an autonomous being with the right to control their own body, labor, and property. Free markets emerge from self-ownership and voluntary interaction, creating a dynamic system of production and exchange. Libertarians believe free markets lead to greater prosperity and innovation. Limited government respects individual liberty and free markets. Government should protect individual rights, enforce contracts, and provide for national defense. The libertarian spectrum from minarchism to anarcho-capitalism. Within libertarianism lies a spectrum of views from minarchism to anarcho-capitalism. These schools of thought offer varying perspectives on the role of government. Minarchists advocate for a minimal state, often called a night watchman state. Anarcho-capitalists believe even a minimal state is unnecessary. They envision a society where all services are provided by private organizations. All libertarians share a belief in individual liberty and free markets. Section 4. A world of freedom. Imagining a libertarian society. Imagine a society where individuals are free to make their own choices, pursue their own dreams, and live their lives as they see fit. This is the vision at the heart of libertarianism. In a libertarian society, the government wouldn't dictate personal choices or interfere in the free market. Individuals would be free to associate with whomever they choose, engage in any economic activity that doesn't infringe on the rights of others, and live their lives according to their own values and beliefs. Education, healthcare, and social welfare would be decentralized and driven by individual choice and market forces. Innovation and entrepreneurship would flourish in an environment free from unnecessary regulation and government interference. Individuals empowered to control their own destinies would be free to reach their full potential. Section 5. Challenging the status quo: libertarianism versus other ideologies. Libertarianism stands in stark contrast to other political ideologies advocating for minimal government intervention. Libertarians advocate for a significantly smaller government role. Socialism emphasizes collective ownership and central planning. Libertarians see this as a violation of individual property rights. Modern liberalism justifies government intervention for social justice. Libertarians argue this infringes on individual liberty. Section 6. The libertarian: impact, real-world examples, and influence. While libertarianism may seem like a utopian ideal, its principles have had a tangible impact on the real world. From influencing policy debates to inspiring social movements, libertarian ideas continue to shape our understanding of freedom and government. The movement for drug legalization, for example, draws heavily on libertarian principles of individual autonomy and limited government. Similarly, the fight against mass surveillance and the erosion of privacy rights resonates with libertarian concerns about government overreach. On an economic level, the rise of cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology reflects a growing interest in decentralized systems and individual control over finances, concepts deeply rooted in libertarian philosophy. While libertarianism may not always be the dominant ideology, Its emphasis on individual liberty and limited government continues to challenge the status quo and inspire a more free and prosperous future.